since I have tried so many different creams, so many different doctors, I paid so much stuff for the different, like when I thought that if I buy the probably most expensive cream and I would use it on my hands, it would get better. Unfortunately, it didn't do anything because it's just like the top stuff, just hands, like you just cover your skin, but it's not that something is healing you from the inside. Before, I was not really aware that God is somehow influencing on my hands, like where's God, where are my hands, like like what each people thinking that we are like, even though we are like the whole body, we go to see dermatologists for the skin, we go to see eye doctor for the eyes, we go to see heart doctor for the heart, but it is the whole system. We are the whole system, and in the beginning we have to look in the whole system in general, not just like hands, fingers, eyes, or heart. So I met one friend, and he was telling me like about the natural approach. And as I said, I didn't believe first that it would help me somehow. But in the end, I decided to give it a try. It was just like $100. So I said like, okay, I was spending so much more on other medications. So why wouldn't I just spend another $100 to give it a try? Why? Maybe it would help. And especially I was eager to help my son, not only myself. And I tried it. First month, I didn't see very big changes because, when you're treating your gut, you feel the changes. You do not see the changes like outside. And it takes time. It's not just like a magic pill you take and like, okay, everything changed. Your hands are clean or your body is clean. Everything is great. It takes time. And your body, especially if you were like I wouldn't say that I was eating bad, but through the whole years I was living, I was snacking maybe sometimes more. I maybe was not eating too good. I was not maybe eating in the right times. I was eating maybe at night. I was not working out enough. I was not drinking water enough. So there were a lot of factors which were influencing on the way I have lived my years. And then I would wanted everything to change in one day. That would not happen. We need some time as we spend our half of our life destroying our health. So we still need some time to kind of overbuild it. So I was not disappointed that it didn't help me much, but I felt that I had a good stool, I had a good mood, I had a good energy, I didn't have any problems with the bile flow. So I understood that the program is working, but I had very big problems with my hands because it started to come back on my hands more because it's everything from the inside, and whenever you start cleaning it, it comes back like more and more and more because it needs to find the way out. So my hands started to look even worse and bleeding, and I like cracks everywhere. I was like, okay, what's going on? I'm feeling better inside, but the problem is like growing. So I was kind of nervous, but I was all the time in contact with the person who reached out to me and told me about this program. And he said, it's okay, it's normal, but you just have to wait a little bit. I know it's frustrating, I know it hurts, I know it's a problem, but it has to go out from your gut because it is inside. If you would just use creams, nothing would change. And if you would stop, nothing would change. So I should say that I started with the alkaline water. I never heard about it because usually we drink regular water. I wouldn't say that I was drinking tap water because it had this bad smell. I didn't like it. But I was drinking filtered water. But filtered water, it has a very good filter, but who knows how good it is filtered. And the tubes it's going through, if you just cut the tube and see, it looks horrible. All this calcium, all this plague, all this it looks horrible. Fungus everywhere. So bottled water is not the option either because it is bottled and it is bottled in plastic, and most of the time it is transported through heat, through warmth, through different natural environmental stuff, and you wouldn't understand how long it was in that bottle. And microplastic usually come back to the water, so when drinking it you may not be hydrating yourself, but you may be even bringing more damage to your body. So I started drinking alkaline water, and then when I started researching and I was actually educating, I started nutritional courses because I wanted to understand how my body works. I know that most of this is educated in schools, like regular uh, biology classes. You just understand how your body works, but in this case I decided to that I have, if I want to work with it, because it was more and more interesting for me to help my son first. And then I started, when I understood that it helped for me, it helped for my son. Why wouldn't it help for everybody else? Because we are like, the bodies are the same. Just men and like women, they change, they differ by the like the genital issues, but the, yeah, biology. But in general, we are the same. Liver, heart, kidneys, everything is the same. We are humans. So if it helped me, if it helped my son, then it may help like other people. And a lot of us have those issues, but we do not know. Like, okay, today my head started hurting. Okay, I will just take a pill. Oh, I have fatigue. I do not have energy, and we think that it is normal. We like understand that it is okay. Like today fatigue, tomorrow fatigue, the day after tomorrow fatigue. But this, like the symptom, and this is the, like, I would say, shouting from our body, just listen to me, I give you a headache. It's not just because I want you to give you a headache. It's something going inside. Go understand. And as I said, I went to see a doctor, and like my when I did blood work, everything was fine. He didn't see any problems. He didn't see anything. But I didn't look into my gut. I didn't make any testing because it's like, it's really super expensive here, and I didn't do the testing like anything with microbiome, like nothing like this. Just like blood work, it was okay. But I felt that something is going on. You know, when you just have that feeling that something's going on. So I started, as I said, with alkaline water, and then I started adding herbs that, like, those herbs that help to stop the fungus, those herbs that help with the digestion system to digest food, whatever I eat. Those vitamins that help me to have energy, um like there are different stuff that like, you know, when you take it one by one, lecithin, it helps to support your liver. Omega-3, it helps to build your cells. Like, it's like there's different stuff we buy in stores, but we do not really know. We just buy, okay, I read somewhere in the internet that I have to take omega-3. Okay, you take it. Oh, lecithin for my mind, or for my brains, and for like for the liver. Okay, I take it. But we do not really understand why we take it. And I didn't understand it either in the beginning. And then when I started searching it and researching it, it's good to understand that my approach, which I was like using for myself, there is kind of like a pack of products. So it was made by doctors, by scientists, not just regular doctors who are treating by the medications, but like scientists who collected those products to make like a synergy and make a complex, you know? So if you take this, and this together, it will affect your gut in a good way. And that's why when I started doing this like correctly, I understood that I am having like bile flow, good bile flow. I have like a stool every day. I don't have any problems with hydration. So just the problem was with my hands. But I understood, I knew that it takes time. I knew that it's not a one day thing. I also changed my diet. I wouldn't say that I was eating bad, but I understood that I have to drink like warm water every morning, because this starts my bile, it starts my system, and all of this like bad bile, it just goes away. And in the morning, I have to like kind of flush through my system. And of course, the stool is very important, because if you do not have stool every day, the toxins, it stays in your body, and the toxins come back to your bloodstream, and then it is intoxication. That's why you are having fatigue. That's why you are having headaches. That's why you are having like low energy, and like much more. Okay, what is next? I asked my friend, and he said, okay, the next step is to get rid of parasites. Like, I said, like, what? Parasites? I don't have any parasites. Like, what kind of parasites you're talking about? And he said, like, okay, just do it. Just do it. Just trust me. Like, okay. So I continued kind of the first course because the first thing is called detoxification. So you still have to do it on like each stage, because when you start a anti-parasitic program, you still have to use detoxification program, because when parasites start moving, we need to detoxify because they start spreading out their bacteria, and they start spreading out their how you say it correctly, well, they're bad stuff, you know, when they are intoxicating
Pathogenic
us.
bacteria.
When they understand that that you are trying to get out to get them out, then they are intoxicating you even more. Like, okay, I will give you just like one last injection and then leave your body.
Right.
So, and then when I started this program, my hands started getting better and better. And I didn't see any, well, I was not actually checking out my stool, like, you know, checking it out completely. But I didn't notice, I would say, I didn't notice anything like strange. But I understand that my body is getting like better and better. Sometimes parasites can live in our bodies up to 40 years. We would not even think about it, but up to 40 years, and they grow really big, really big. And there are different kinds of parasites. If you go online and see, there are some that drink our blood, some that are in the liver, some that are in our intestines, some that are in our kidneys. They spread everywhere. So it's not like people think, oh, because little kids do not wash their hands, that's why they have parasites. No, unfortunately, everybody has parasites. Everybody. It just depends how many you have, you know, and how fast they get out of your body. So that is why the general program is the same for everybody. The set of herbs. It's not like you go and buy, as I said, omega-3 or vitamin D. It's like the set of herbs is like general for everybody. So I understood that I did just anti-parasitic program, but I didn't feel that I have any fungus, but my tongue was coated with the white stuff, you know, like when you like in the morning. So I decided to do the anti-fungus program because this shows when you have like problems with your feet and hands, usually the rashes, usually the dry skin, usually when it's like redness. So this means there's not only some bacteria inside or parasites may cause it, it may also the fungus may cause it. And usually everyone has like candida in our bodies. Everybody has. But it may be like on a low level until you kind of eat not right food, when you are snacking too much, when you are eating too much sugar, not just like regular white sugar. It can be sugars in sauces, it can be sugar. Actually, that's an interesting thing. When I also researched it in US, if you, I don't know, maybe in other countries too, when you are taking all the foods in the stores which do not have sugar, probably 5% only is left. So sugar is added everywhere, really everywhere. And it is a interesting thing that sugar has probably the same effect as cocaine does. So we got used to them so much that whenever we are trying to stop using sugar, then we feel like a need. Give me something, like, you know, those like probably drug dealers, I don't know, who are using those drugs, they are feeling that they have a need, you know. And I would say the same thing with my kids, not only with my kids, with all kids, because when they start eating sugar, and then when I started this program for my son, he was like, give me some candy, give me something. I understood that I cannot, because this is the program and we have to clean our bodies. You cannot eat candies. Or something very, very organic and very, very low sugary, but not real like just coconut sugar, you know, not like white sugar, nothing like this. So I started giving him, like, I was searching everywhere I could, internet, like our big stores, smaller stores where I can buy organic, like something sweet. I started cooking a lot at home, even though I'm cooking a lot at home too, but making something sweet for him so he would not try to find it somewhere else, or, you know, or at school or friends. So like there are a lot of good people who are trying to give candies to our kids. Yeah. So with the sugar, you really have to understand that there's sugar is destroying us. Really, I'm not encouraging you to stop eating sugar. You can have it from like today, tomorrow, or once in a week, or once in a month. You can have it, or once even in a day, but low amounts. Because if you have it too much, then your fungus starts growing. Then you have like parasites start growing. There, your microbiome is not growing because you give like the food for bad bacteria, but not for the good bacteria. So and this second program, it helped me a lot. But there was this third program, and that third program was probably the most important and the most interesting program. This program was the cleanse of the gut, like deep cleanse, like you do the deep cleaning in your house, like, and people think also interesting stuff that you brush your teeth, you wash your hair, you clean your butt. I'm sorry, but it's true. You clean your butt, you clean your house, you clean your car. Why don't you clean your inside intestines? Why don't you do this? Do you think that everything is clean there? If it's dirty there, if it's dirty here in the morning, why it's not dirty there? Like, so it's not logical. This is the deep cleanse of the gut. So it's only 14 days. It's very short, but you start like with again with some vitamins. You use it. You can eat, I would say, everything, but not everything. You cannot. It's better if you want to clean your gut. You cannot eat meat, like you cannot eat something heavy. It's better, of course, if you fast 14 days, but not everybody can do it. So you can actually eat a little bit of fish and mostly veggies. So I think like 2 weeks is not that much to stay on this diet, and it will help you. It helps your gut, but it will actually help you to lose, I mean, not you, but all people, to lose weight. So a lot of people want this, to lose weight, and this weight is not coming back actually. So this is a good thing, because you get rid of not only like fat, but you also get rid of all of this bad stools which were inside you and didn't go out. You get rid of extra water, you clean your lymph, you do a lot to your body, and then this is a real deep clean. And then 4 days you drink special clay. This is the clay, like you just mix it with water, a little bit of water, and you drink it. It doesn't have very good taste, but it's okay. It's not something that bad that you cannot take. Definitely better than vodka or something like this, Yeah, so you drink it, and whenever you drink it, it expands in your intestines. So our intestines is not like a tube, Our intestines are like curved from different side, and it has like different curves. So whenever you drink this clay, it expands, and it takes this clay into each gap of your intestines. So you don't feel hunger. Those 4 days, you don't feel any hunger, because this clay kind of fills you up. You can drink a lot of water. You have to actually drink a lot of water, because this is again detoxification stage. When you go to the bathroom, you have your stool, and you have to drink water to flush it out as much as possible. So just drink that alkaline water. And I don't know if maybe or maybe our listeners know that if you drink a lot of alkaline water, that helps to stop bacteria, because bacteria doesn't live in alkaline environment. Yes. So after these 4 days, it's only 4 days you don't eat, so it's not a big deal. But you actually, as I said, you drink this clay and it fills you up. If you feel that you cannot just handle it, you can drink a little bit of water with lemon and a little bit of honey, just to give you a little bit of energy. But I would say I never did this, because it was okay for me to calm myself and not eat 4 days. It was not a big problem. And after these 4 days, you have another set of vitamins which you fill yourself with, because this is the good vitamins which help our good bacteria. So since you like kind of flushed out all the bad stuff, you have to fill in the good stuff, but not the bad stuff. So you start eating also like greens, because good bacteria love this. You have to eat in greens, yeah, a lot. and veggies. So this is even though you stop this course within 14 days, so 2 weeks, it's still the detoxification process still continues in your body. So the more you will hold yourself without eating meat, the better, because meat is very heavy on you and it takes about 6 or maybe 8 hours to digest. So after this 3 stages, so it's only like 2.5 months. So it was not that bad. And I would say after you, sometimes people say, I cannot start eating good. I cannot avoid eating like snacks, or I cannot avoid eating some bad food or fast food. Within, if you wanted to do it for yourself, you will do it. And within this period, 2.5 months, I got used to eating good food. And in the end, I didn't feel like drinking Coke, because when you are like, after this program, you feel light, like so lightness in your body, and you feel clean, and you don't want to put some Coca-Cola in your system again, because like, why would I do this? Like if you cleaned your apartment or your house and you just throw around the house the garbage, would you do this? Of course not, because you just cleaned it. Why would you just do it? So yeah. And after these 3 stages, there is the final stage, when you just feed your microbiome. You just give it like spirulina, chlorella, proteins like collagen, hyaluronic acid, all this what your body needs. So this is just 4 simple stages we have to do. Just 4 simple things. And the problem is that some people think that, okay, I will go to the doctor and the doctor will just give me the medications and it will be covered by the insurance. So it's free. Like, it's not actually free, but it is like they think that it is free. So here you have to pay. You have to pay. It's only $100. But if you just spread it for 30 days, for the whole month, it's even cheaper than a cup of coffee. It's $3. Is it too expensive to spend $3 for yourself one day? $3? It's not. How much we buy McDonald's, like other fast food, burgers, chips, Coca-Cola, Mountain Dew, whatever we buy, all this bad stuff, and we don't hesitate paying dollars, like $100. And here, $3 per day, it's nothing. But at the same time, sometimes people are afraid, like, oh, is it safe? Will I not hurt myself? Will I not this? But do you think that really like herbal stuff can hurt you? Why don't you, they are like, okay, give me certificate, give me this, give me that, give me proofs that I will not die. Like, why, if you go to see a doctor, do you ask him to give you full list of certificates for those medications you are taking every day? Not really. But it's a choice of each person. I am not pushing anybody. I'm just sharing information what helped me. I have a lot of people who first also hesitated, just like me. But if you just try, you will understand how good it is for you, for your body. But again, it is not a magic pill, and I'm not a doctor. I'm just sharing my information, what helped me. And since we are all the same, men and women, kids too. For kids, there are special programs, lower just dosage. But it's the same program for everybody. Clean our gut, support our gut, hydrate our body, because we consist 80% of water. That's it. This is a simple thing. And if we do it on a regular basis, some people are asking like, oh, so I have to do it now every day? Like, no, but you do it at least like twice a year, and this will help you. Now there was a virus because the winter, there was a virus, everybody's getting sick. Thanks God for this whole period. I was never sick. Never. My kid is too. So yeah, this I see that this helps, but it is on a long run. People have to understand that, yeah, I know everybody wants everything quick. Just take one pill and you are healthy. I would like it too, but unfortunately this doesn't work. Many years we used to destroy our health, and we need to give it some time for our body to renovate, because we regenerate. We grow our nails, they regenerate. Our hair falls out, new grows. Like skin, everything regenerates. Bad cells die, new cells are growing. So we just need to give it some time. If we do it, it will help us.